Hi everyone, this is Pramita here, and this is just a glimpse of what happens when you've been working with projects like making journals, ephemera, so and so for some period of time. And I have been pretty good in cleaning stuff up, but these are all scraps from my previous projects, like about a year or maybe two ago, when I was not so conscious of the fact of using up the scraps as I go. So this is just a small pile. I'm very ashamed to say this, but this is just a small pile. There are two more boxes that I need to go through, and sorry, I just bumped against the camera. And these were the two boxes that I've emptied out, and also another one, but that has some papers that can be used in journals also, like papers like this. So let me lift the camera a little bit and I'll show you. So okay, so I have this A4 size bin which has a cover incidentally, but it has some papers that can be used in other ways also. So these are the ones that are not going to go into masterboards, but what I've done is I have emptied out basically three baskets like this, full of paper, of scraps, and I have made some masterboards. Yes, here they are. So I'll just walk you through this. This is the first layer, and then I'm going to add more layers to this. I might add doily labels and stuff like that, but these are the basic ones that I'm doing. So I will be making more masterboards, and I'm thinking of offering them as embellishment packs, because I have been making so many. So I think I'll be making some botanical embellishment packs using these, which are going to be available in my shop. Currently I have finished some, so just show you. Yeah, so I have finished some like this, and I will be making some more, cutting these up, so you will see more of these ephemera packs. Probably they will come in a big bundle sort of thing, like 50 pieces, uh, so that they can be used up. I have enough to last me for some time, and you constantly generate stuff like this. So what I am doing in this case is I'm using up my 12 by 12 sheets of paper. When you buy paper packs, you are saddled with a lot of papers that you're never going to be using probably. I do have some papers like that, but they are mostly in paperweight quality, and that's good, because in any case I'm going to do some stitching, I'm going to add more layers, and it is going to get more sturdy. And then if it is on a thick cardstock, it becomes too bulky. I don't want that to happen. So I am going to work on these and do some layering. I will show you in a video where I will in the next part, like not in the next part, in the continuation part, that how I'm going to add labels to this and doilies, and finish these off. And then I'm going to add stitching also probably, but stitching, in any case I'm going to add stitching. So there are 18 sheets that I've done here. Yes, 18, and more are coming because I have to use up this scrap, and there are two more bins that I need to clear out, so there's going to be plenty. And as you can see, I'm not going to throw away anything. I also have some envelopes that I was planning on making using these collages. So I have these folded out, so maybe I'm going to make some collaged envelopes also. That will come later. So these are the ones. So this is the one of them, this is another one, so that's two, This is another one. 3, 4, 5. I have left out a little bit over here. Let me do the, let me cover this up. So I will cover this like so. So what I do is I just, I'm just going to put some glue stick, some paper. I don't think much when I'm doing this, because then it's going to take me ages to complete that. Okay, that's done, and I'm going to press this a little bit. Okay, so that's how many? I don't remember. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I don't remember, but exactly I have 18 sheets over here, and that can be cut up into journal cards, large cards, or tags. And what I do is I have this template made out of some thickish packaging. So in this case, what I do is I just place it, I just place it and see where I want. Suppose I want this, so I can just mark this out and then cut it out. I will show you how to do this kind of project, so keep watching when I will be layering this up with more labels and stuff. So probably I'll be finishing this in finishing the basic layers within a few days, because we are having some festivals in India, and now is the time when I'm having a few days off, so I can work on them. So I'll show you the details of how I do this, so keep watching. So there will be different layers to this, like and I will show you how you can dull out certain elements using tracing paper. Not tracing paper exactly, but doilies do a very good trick. I will show you. So I have these doilies that I had tea dyed long time back, and they are obviously very crumpled up because they got sandwiched between certain stuff. So what I can do is I can just add a layer over here, a tiny little bit, and then do a coat of decoupage or distress ink or whatever. So I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about. So if I have this, I'm just using a tiny corner. I might not be using the entire thing, but what I can do is I'll just trim this part off, and because this part is pretty blank, and I can add this over here. So you can use your decoupage glue, but this is how you can add more layers to your masterboards or collage elements or whatever. So you can, so this part I'm going to of course trim off extra. So this is pretty sticky right now, and it has the nature of coming out, but it's going to be like this. Then you have this and when you trim this down, you can see, if I just show you, if you have this, then you can visualize this part as a journal tag. So it can be done. So I'll show you different tricks how to add different layers to your collages. So that's another one. So as I said, I've made 18 of these, and still I can make maybe at least 18 more, if not 80. There might not be 80, but there can be considerable amounts. Like look at this. This was just a tiny piece that I had. So these were just scraps, and I didn't have the heart to throw away. So they just kept piling on and on and on. And now I just want to give them a new lease of life. So I'm going to keep it at the top because it's still wet. And I will show you how you can add more layers. So keep watching, don't skip the video, otherwise you will not be able to make out what I'm talking about.